Surat al-Fath, chapter of the clearing up. In the name of Allah, the merciful, the compassionate, verily we have given thee a manifest clearing up, in order that Allah may forgive thee thy sins, which have preceded, and those that are still to come, and perfect his goodness upon thee, and guide thee in a straight path, and that Allah may extend to thee sublime aid. He it is who hath sent down the assurance in the hearts of the believers, that they may add faith to their faith. To Allah belong the hosts of the heavens and the earth, and Allah hath become knowing, wise, that he may cause the believers, men and women, to enter gardens through which the rivers flow, therein to abide, and may absolve them from their evil deeds. That is in Allah's eyes a mighty success, and may punish the hypocrites, men and women, and the polytheist men and women, and those who conceive evil thoughts of Allah. Upon them is the turn of evil. Allah is angry with them, and hath cursed them, and hath prepared for them Gehenna, a bad destination. To Allah belong the host of the heavens and the earth, and Allah hath become sublime, wise. Verily we have sent thee as a witness, a bringer of good tidings, and a warner, that they may believe in Allah and his messenger, and may support him, and give him respect, and give glory to him morning and evening. Verily those who swear allegiance to thee swear allegiance really to Allah. The hand of Allah is above their hands. So whoever breaks faith, to his own hurt he breaks it, and to those who fulfill what they had pledged to Allah, he will one day give a mighty reward. The Bedouin who were left behind will say to thee, our properties and households kept us busy, so ask pardon for us. They speak with their tongues what is not in their hearts. Say, who then will avail anything with Allah on your behalf, if he intends to do you hurt, or if he intends to benefit you? Nay, Allah of what ye do hath become aware. Nay, ye thought that the messenger and the believers would never return to their households, and that was made to appear good in your hearts. Ye cherished evil thoughts, and became a people worthless. Whoever does not believe in Allah and his messenger, we have prepared for the unbelievers a blaze. To Allah belongs the kingdom of the heavens and the earth. He forgiveth whom he willeth, and punisheth whom he willeth. Allah hath become forgiving, compassionate. Those who are left behind will say, when ye set out to take spoils, let us follow you, wishing to alter what Allah said. Say, ye shall not follow us. So said Allah before. They will say, nay, ye are jealous of us. Nay, they have not been understanding except a little. Say to the Bedouin who were left behind, ye will be summoned to a people of vehement, warlike spirit, whom ye will fight, or they will become Muslimin. I don't know if it's een or own as the plural. Then if ye will obey, Allah will give you a good reward. But if ye turn away, as ye turned away before, he will inflict upon you a punishment painful. There is no blame upon the blind, or upon the lame, or upon the sick. Whosoever obeys Allah and his messenger, he will cause him to enter gardens through which the rivers flow. But whoever turns away, he will inflict upon him a punishment painful. Allah was satisfied with the believers when they were swearing allegiance to thee under the tree, and he knew what was in their hearts. So he hath set down the assurance upon them, and hath recompensed them with a clearing up near at hand, and numerous spoils to take. Allah hath become sublime, wise. Allah hath promised you numerous spoils to take, and hath hastened these for you, and hath restrained the people's hands from you. And it is in order that it may be a sign to the believers, and guide you in a straight path. And other spoils which ye were not able to take, Allah hath comprehended, and Allah hath become over all things powerful. If those who have disbelieved had fought you, they would have turned their backs. Then they would not find friend or helper. The custom of Allah, for which there are precedents in the past, one will not find in the custom of Allah any alteration. He it is who hath restrained their hands from you, and your hands from them in the middle of Mecca, after he had given you the victory over them. Allah of what ye do hath become observant. They are the ones who have disbelieved and have turned aside from the sacred mosque. both you and the offering prevented from reaching its place of sacrifice, had it not been for men and women who were believers, whom ye did not know, lest ye should have trampled them and disgrace fallen upon you unwittingly on their account, in order that Allah may cause to enter into his mercy whomsoever he willeth. Had they been separated out, we should have inflicted upon those of them who had disbelieved a punishment painful. When those who have disbelieved set fierceness in their hearts, the fierceness of paganism, disassociation, then Allah sent down his assurance upon his messenger and upon the believers, and caused them to cleave to the word of piety, they being most entitled and fit for it. Allah everything doth know. Assuredly Allah hath given to his messenger a true and right vision. Ye shall certainly enter the sacred mosque, if Allah will, in security, your head shaven, your hair cut short, fearing nothing. He knew what ye did not know, and before that he hath appointed a clearing up near at hand. He it is who hath sent his messenger with the guidance and the religion of the truth, that he may exalt it above all other religion. Allah is sufficient witness. Muhammad is the messenger of Allah, and those with him are violent against the unbelievers. Compassion among themselves. One sees them bowing and prostrating themselves in desire of bounty and acceptance from Allah. They bear the mark on their faces from the effect of prostration. That is what they are compared to in the Torah, what they are compared to in the Evangel is a seed which puts forth its shoot. It strengthens it so that it grows stout and stands straight upon its stalk, to the admiration of the sowers, that he may enrage the unbelievers by them. Allah hath promised those of them who have believed and wrought the works of righteousness forgiveness and a great reward. And we see this emo sort of political movement, you could call it, social justice warriors and all that. Yeah, because of their lack of spiritual belief, their lack of dignity and everything else, it's messed them up emotionally. And even the truth and good itself messes them up emotionally just to hear it. Biology, oh no, biology. Now I want to kill myself because you mentioned biology. Seriously. Well, I mean, if you haven't seen it, it's look it up. It's easy to find. The Torah and the Evangel and the Gospel. When the Qur'an talks about this, it does not mean what the Christians and the Jews follow. It means what came through those prophets, the Psalms that came through prophets like David. And this last verse, number 29, is the last one where Muhammad is mentioned by name. There's only 4 in the Quran, only 4. But this verse is interesting. If you learn how to read this verse, you can pronounce anything in Arabic because it has all 28 letters. It has the Hamza, it has all the vowel marks, it has the Shada, and yeah. So there's that. And we also find, just like in Surah, earlier in Surah 22, right? 39 and 40, we find here that why in Islam we curse those who fight wars of conquest. You can't just have a war of conquest because you're like, well, you're going to end up hurting the believers too. You can't attack the civilians. This resources and slaves and conversion and extending borders. Islam doesn't allow that sort of war. Self-defense, the defense of others. And the other is, as the chapter 8 is entitled, well, Anfal is the extra. So not your typical holy war, right?